Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth's decade-long love story was and will remain a pop culture phenomenon. The two first met and fell in love as teenagers while filming The Last Song in 2009. In the years following, they embarked on a passionate on-and-off romance that lasted throughout their 20s and led to two engagements, one marriage, and ultimately one divorce. Now, 4 years after their split, Cyrus has entered a new era of independence that has so far culminated in her latest track, Flowers. The empowering single has topped the global music charts for 2 weeks now, and the fan theories surrounding its Easter eggs about Hemsworth keep on coming. A hate look back on Cyrus and Hemsworth's love story from their teenager puppy love to their heartbreaking split, and their very public moments of passion in between. Circa 29. They met on set of The Last Song. 70-year-old Cyrus and 90-year-old Hemsworth first meet as co-stars on set of the film adaptation of Nicholas Sparks' romance novel The Last Song, in which the two play romantic leads Ronnie Miller and Will Blakely respectively. The two fall in love while filming, and afterward like their romance off-screen. Soon after the film wraps, they are photographed at an airport sharing a kiss. Liam has become my best friend in the whole wide world, Cyrus tells Parade at the time. I love him. He really respects me for who I am because coming from Australia, he really didn't know me as a celebrity. I'm here. I got to tell him about myself on my own terms and my own way. He had no preconceived notion of who I was supposed to be. Hemsworth later opens up about falling in love with Cyrus on set and intimacy he felt with her throughout filming. She makes me really happy, he says in a February 2012 conversation with Details magazine. When you start, you want to be professional, but when you are filming those scenes with someone and pretending to love them, you are not human if you don't feel something. March 7, 2010. They make their red carpet debut as a couple. The couple got a red carpet official at the 18th annual Elton John IDC Foundation Oscar party. I like when men work hard, Cyrus tells Us Weekly. I think it's important. I always work really hard, so it's good to have someone who is as passionate about what they do and wants to be great at what they do instead of just being okay. We always strive to have our 130%. In a Teen Vogue conversation, Cyrus says of her connection with Hemsworth, I think we are both deeper than normal people, what they think and how they feel. He is very grateful for what he has, but he doesn't let it go to his head. I'm Luke the two. On March 25, the two attended the premiere of their film, The Last Song, while looking smitten with one another on the red carpet. August-September 2010. They break up, then make up. 1 year into their pair's first romantic stage, a rep for Hemsworth confirms to people that the two have broken up. Less than 1 month later, however, they two reportedly get back together. On September 11, the two are spotted grabbing lunch and running errands together in Los Angeles. Anna Lucas tells people at the time, Miley and Liam kept smiling and seemed to really enjoy their afternoon together. They acted like they had missed each other, kept chatting and seemed to be catching up. They definitely seemed like a couple again. The insider continues. With Liam back in her life on Saturday, she acted totally different and instead seemed very happy. It looked like Miley and Liam had never been apart and they were back into their old routine. The split follows months of breakup rumors, which Cyrus repeatedly denies. In addition to assuring fans on her website that she is really happy with Hemsworth, she also reportedly says in April, I'm not really a big lovey person, I'm not like mushy, but Liam was the first person that made me want to be in a real relationship. November 2010. They split again, less than 1 month after news breaks of their rekindled relationship. The pair ultimately decided to call it quits again for now. Their on and off again relationship is currently off, a source tells People in November. But you never know with Miley and Liam. they could be back on at some point. So what do you think of all this? Write your answers in the comments. Also please smash thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So see you soon later.